Alright everybody, welcome back to our video. I'm going to be playing Risk today. I am enjoying the game of Risk. I always like these kind of like world conquering games. I've also got to figure out how you should play the game, at least like some of the strategies you can do since last time I've played it. So I've actually started winning a couple of these games rather than just getting lucky in the games that I do win. But I'm here, if you can notice my position, it's not great. I am in a couple positions. I'm in the Australia to start, but I'm going to let that go because I really don't think I'm going to win it anyway. I'm in Madagascar in Africa. I have a decent SA position. I'm also in North America, Europe, and Asia. Here, I see Blue has a really strong claim in North America, so I'm like, all right, let's get out of there and give him that because he's going to kill me later anyway. Also, he doesn't take it super duper early, so we wind up getting a little lucky a little later on, as you will see, and I consolidate into Europe. So right now, I'm pretty much in three strong positions, and then one after that take a weaker position in Madagascar. So I'm in SA right now, which is a pretty good spot. I'm hoping that 7 bot right next to me, because that magenta player, I think that's like what the color is. The magenta player does have that 7. That is a bot, and the way that will act is that will roll almost whatever, as long as it thinks it can win, and it can roll either my 4 or the purple 4. I am risking it that it will roll the purple 4 and not me. So right now I'm in SA, Europe, and Asia. That's pretty much how I'm thinking in this game, because red is also a bot. This is a 3-player, 2-bot lobby. I would like that Madagascar position, but because the red is a bot, I'm not expecting to keep it. On this turn, I noticed that I get a free take on SA because that magenta bot took out the purple player instead of me and gave me a free continent, which in progressive, continents aren't super duper important. Early game, if you can get them, they're really good to stay alive and not become what you would call a fish or somebody who's really bad. So I give Blue the North American continent just because I know, one, he's going to take me over anyway. Also, he doesn't play it perfectly, so he doesn't wind up taking it this turn anyway. And me and him are pretty much aligned right now. As you noticed earlier, I showed him good faith by leaving North America, so I don't think he's going to attack my South America. And yeah, so far we're actually in a better position now that we got a free continent. If we didn't get that, this would be a really rough game to win, but I do wind up getting a little lucky with the bot. I'm not great at this game, I won't say. I'm pretty good, I think. I figured out how to play it right, or at least how you're supposed to kind of play it. But this turn, right now, I am just fortifying all my positions. I want to consolidate a little bit in Asia, as well as I was thinking earlier in the game I wanted to take Europe, but as I noticed, there's a whole bunch of material, 5, a 3, a 3, a 4, even the 1, and then, yeah, all that material's there, everyone's in Europe, so there's no chance I'm taking that, even with a large stack of 10. So I'm just going to make that a strong position if I want to make a KO with. Progressive kind of plays out as you want to roll your kill into another kill, or at least a kill into a kind of like a spot where you can get them the next turn, because you get cards once you kill the person. You take their cards, and in progressive, every time you trade in cards, you get a little bit more. So the first trade is worth 4 troops. The next is, I believe, 6, then 8, then 10, then 12. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or if not, it's some variation of that. So yeah, and later and eventually once you get past I think 12, it starts to go up by 5. So it's 12, 15, which is 3, and then 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on, pretty much forever. I think eventually it does cap out, but I'm not going to be interested in getting into the games where it gets into like the thousands of plus troops you get from progressive. So here I take out that red bot. I don't want him getting strong on my border because the bots don't care about your troops. If they have any amount of troops over you, there is a decent chance they will attack you. So even if I had a 7 in Brazil, if they had an 8 in Africa where I just attacked, they would attack me more than likely. As you can tell in the top left corner, I'm kind of trapped. That 10 is kind of trapped between a 5, a 4, and a 13. That pretty much stays like that for a good while. So that's pretty much a non-usable card for at least a little bit, which is a little annoying, but it's not terrible. Eventually, you are going to see that 7 in Europe. I'm going to be put in a pretty precarious situation with it, but right now I'm in a pretty good spot. This magenta bot's pretty weak. I've been eyeing the kill on it for a good bit. The red bot's looking kind of strong, honestly, with the troop count. But, yeah. So right now, I got my card in Asia. I also make another attack on the bot. Or I don't attack the bot, but I fortify away from the bot. Because at this point, I'm like, is he not... The bot might not want to take it over anymore. And that winds up being a pretty big mistake. I should have just kept it in SA. But, yeah. Also, as you can tell, that 7 is now gone. The purple player decided to take it out for whatever reason. But, yeah. So I'm lining up for my first trade. In Progressive, you never want to trade early. So anytime you have a trade, you want to wait as long as you can before you think you're going to have to die or before someone's going to kill you. And once you do get 5, then you automatically have to trade. So yeah, now that I lost that 7, I wanted to strengthen up my Asia position yet again. So I also get the trade for Uriel. I got a little extra bonus there, which is kind of good because that's where I was trying to fortify anyway. And I'm also trying to line up to take this magenta kill this turn, which at this point is not going to be super duper difficult. I don't guard SA too badly because I know I'm going to get cards in just a second. And anytime you are over 5 cards, you also trade in to get more troops. So because you can't hold more than 5 cards at once. So here I know I will kill and then trade in again. So that's why I'm not super duper worried about where my troops are in SA. And at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be able to keep 3 positions. So I drop it down to 2. I strengthen up my SA a little bit more with these extra bonus troops. And then I consolidate all of my troops into, I think it's Ukraine. I think I put them in. Yeah, Ukraine. And then I fortify back my 6 into Ukraine just to have 2 strong positions. And also I don't really want anything crazy. And now I'm looking at the board and who has got troops and who doesn't. This red kill is going to be the next kill, and I'm hoping I can get it. Blue might be able to beat me to the punch at this point. I'm thinking maybe if he trades in, he can get it. But I'm pretty sure I have it here. But you'll see how it plays out eventually. Purple is playing a very, very passive game. Purple wasn't very good. I don't think blue was either. Blue definitely should have punched me a little bit more, and here he kind of messes up the red kill because I'm kind of I'm not really kill guarding him, but he doesn't notice that there is still a red piece in the upper top of Asia, so he feeds me the red kill. I don't honestly play great this game, but I also do get kind of unlucky. So but also lucky at the same time with some of the troop kills. Like I lost my 2 big stacks for almost no reason. But then again, I also get fed this kill, and I also got fed South America. So this was a very odd game. But yeah, so I get this free red kill. I don't trade in, but it was relatively cheap anyway, so I think it was still worth it. And also next turn, I'm going in with a load of cards. Oh, actually, I do trade in. So I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm going to go into this turn with a whole bunch of cards. So I'm pretty much unkillable at this point, even though I do have 4 cards. I have 68 troops, which blue also does have 68 troops, but he's got a lot of his troops locked. He's got 7, a 5 locked, or at least from me. Like, he can't attack me with them. And I think I do wind up opening. Yeah. I mean, I'm not opening, but, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be really hard for him to kill me. And here I set up for the either kill on whoever doesn't work. I want to be able to kill purple this next turn, because if he does not trade in, I'm going to kill him, because it's going to be quite an easy kill. But I do get unlucky, and he does trade in. But at this point, I'm like, okay, I have the troop advantage. I'm going to have another card set going into the next turn. I think my line is to kill blue. And I'm going to do that in my head, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best pathing. He does get 14 troops because I, for whatever reason, didn't break him in Africa or Europe, which was another bad play. Probably should have. I think I had an opportunity to. But it's okay. I still get 6 troops, and I get the bonus for the cards. And I'm going to go south into Africa, loop it around. I'm going to get stuck a little bit at that 7, but I'm going to split at the 7, 22, and then I'm going to use this 14 as well to take out the 22 best I can right about now. Yep. And then at this point, I'm getting pretty good dice here. I could have definitely failed this kill if I didn't get decent dice. I just needed neutral dice to kill him, but if I got bad dice, I definitely could have lost the whole game. But so far, I'm getting pretty good dice, and I need a decent dice here because there's still a couple big stacks, and I wind up getting 14 to 10, which is not horrible. It's not bad. It's not great. That's pretty average. But I do wind up getting relatively good dice overall on this encounter. This last 6 does wind up giving me some trouble. If you notice, I'm pretty sure I lose 10 troops to his 6, or maybe it's 8 to 6 or something. I lose a good bit of troops here, which is 6 to 9, which is not great. But overall, I'm doing really good. I have everything. Purple here does an okay job of doing what he's supposed to do. He does wind up breaking all my bonuses. I do put all my troops in Kamchatka because I'm thinking maybe that's his best way to break my North American position. If in case I don't know, and also it opens up a little bit more. But he does get his trade last turn, so he doesn't have it this turn. I'm gonna have a trade next turn, so it's pretty hard for him to win. Very slim chance, especially because if I can move fast, he goes pretty slow. He definitely should have. He does the right line. I mean, besides, he probably didn't need to take that one as well. But he also he breaks all my bonuses, takes out my Africa, my SA, and then eventually my North America. But in this situation, in a 1v1, you want to take as much territory as possible. But I mean, for him, it's pretty dire, so him breaking all my bonuses is probably the best he's going to do anyway. But here, he should have at least tried to take North America. And honestly, if he was quick enough, he probably could have taken North America and Europe if he was quick enough. And then probably move his troops down to, I don't know where he would have moved them. But he probably could have, but he winds up just breaking the bonuses and calling it a day, fortifying back. Also, he leaves his 17 locked, which is also normally which is not good for him. He had that 17 troops locked the entire time, and I wind up getting a bonus, and I pretty much just follow the trail that he sent, and I do need good dice to win this turn. I'm not worried about overall winning, because he's not going to be able to break my bonuses again, and he doesn't have cards to help him. So here, even if I don't get great dice, I still win the game, I think. But he could have definitely had a better chance at winning this thing. But yeah, I go after his big stacks. First, I use the 8 to take out those top 2, and I get pretty good dice here, and I wind up getting pretty good dice here, 4 to 5, which is pretty good. That helps. So I got pretty lucky here. Got good dice there, plus 8, plus 6 there. And then eventually it's pretty much over here. That could have ended the turn there anyway. But I do wind up winning with a little bit of luck on the end there. But overall, a pretty even game in terms of luck. I did get a couple of my huge stacks taken. I did get fed a couple of things, but good game.